Hello, guys. I'm excited to show you my brand new angel stencil, angel wings. All right, so there's 5 different ones. I was just playing around hot out of my package. They just showed up, and I want you to see. I played around with it, and I used the stencil itself with a little watercolor effect. And then this is the other way to use the stencil, where you are stroking right over it, and it's your pattern. All right. So what I thought I would do and share with you is that this is, for instance, this is a wing that is coming down. There's some going up, but can you see some goes up and some goes down? Here's the center. I'm doing one at convention with everybody that's like this. And so you stencil this on, and it's a side view of an angel. And then you slide it down and stencil the front one on. So you'd see the back wings a little bit, okay? Same thing here. You can flip it over and have 2 sides. This one comes down, this one goes up. 5 different angel wings I created, okay? So what I want you to see is we're gonna put this up here. This is just a scrapbooking paper, which already has some cool look on it. All right, that's one of mine from years ago. We don't have it anymore, but it's fun. And think about using metallics for these. All right, so what I wanted you to see is, let's do it this way. And I want you to see that I'm going to decide how I want the first one because I didn't do these exactly right. So let me show you. And I'm learning this as I'm doing it with you, but you're going to have to come up here and then here. Okay, so then we're going to flip it over, and to make sure you're going the same way, see, I'm going to then, all right, so that's pretty much the same way because I only did this much and then I didn't know how far up I had the wing. Does that make sense? So, so what I'm doing first thing is I'm going to come right here and I'm going to use my great stencil brushes. Now, these stencil brushes, what you're going to love about them is I have 3 sizes. Okay, I have a 20, a 16, and a really little 12, which helps you depending on what size stencils you're using. And these are synthetic nylon, they're cut straight. They're so much better than the really dry brush stencils that go underneath your stencil on you. And what I did realize is I absolutely have to tape it. And I'm really bad about just holding it and not taping it. Well, that usually works for me, but it didn't work on this because I got double images, and that wasn't good. All right. So I am going to, I've got some of these colors out that I was just using. So what I want you to see is, let's get some more white. We're going to put white, which I used up. And we're on a white raw canvas, but I just went ahead, wanted you to see what happens here. So I'm a white and gray, medium gray. Now the key is that you have to take and go back and forth and take it off so you don't have a big, oh. How did I do that? All right, so I'm gonna make sure it's straight again. There we go. There. All right, so first of all, I wanted to go back and forth and put some gray up here. And when it's a line like this, you're following the line. Okay, and then I'm going to put a little bit of gray in here. All right, then I'm going to pick up coffee latte with some linen and I'm going to rub it off. Okay, so then that's going to be all in here. So you're going left, right, and that gets into every little crevice. Left and right. And see, it won't even touch that other piece of the another wing because these are such good, amazing brushes. All right, it will rock your world how perfect that does. All right, so I'm going to have to pick that up. All right, and I'm going to let's lay this paper towel down. And I've got an accident waiting to happen here. So what I want to do is I want to lay this down and we're going to take off anything that came through so we don't have a mess. And then we're going to be laying this edge, this side down, so it might have paint on this side. You could lay these when you're done inside a scrapbooking bin that's at least a 12 by 12 or larger with some alcohol in it, or even sudsy water. But I put it in and rub it with alcohol and I take it and clean them off. Okay, so see how I've got those lines up here important to be the same so that we have success. All right, so now what I'm doing is I'm going to do the same gray and white again. So gray and white. Okay, now I'm going to rub it off over here. And I was just thrilled to show you how you use these stencils. And I'm trying to get them up online, but if you want to order them today, because we just had a Facebook Live, we want to get them ordered today. They are, I think they're $15.99, whatever, but write Donna Dewberry 1 at hotmail.com. Donna Dewberry 1 at hotmail.com. And it will go straight to my email. And I will make sure my hubby gets it out to you, an invoice so that you can get it. Now, left and right, left and right. Okay, so now I want, see how I put the coffee latte in there, and think about bronze and all kinds of pretty silvers and different kinds of golds. All right, left, right. See, taping it down made a huge difference. I was all over the place and it was sliding and I had a mess, so I had to paint over it all. But so I make my mistakes so I can teach you so you don't, right? All right. So then I'm able to put that one away now. All right. So one thing I do is I put, let me get this tape off of here. I take this brush. Oh, I used a new one. Never mind. And I put it underneath so that I can use it again and the air won't dry it out. But I already did those, so I'm going to put it away. So you can see I didn't clean it up too well there. I've got a few little splatterings. See, this one's perfect. That one, I didn't clean it off enough on the paper towel. All right, so let me show you. This is the one I messed up before, so I stroked it all. All right, and that's how I made it so that you could quickly put it on and then paint it. But then I just did, when it's a perfect one like that, you can go on the edges with floating medium and just leave that look and then paint your flowers and everything, or paint your angel. We're painting an angel at convention. All right, so I'm going to put this here so we can kind of see what we're doing. And I am going, I used a 16 for most of this. So this is what I'm going to show you. I get white and medium gray. Okay, and floating medium. All right, this is multi-surface paint. That's what we're using. It goes indoor, outdoor. All right, then I can come right here. And when you pull all these strokes in, you're going to get this really nice look. See, I push down on the chisel. All right. Now, if the good thing is, if this shows through, it just looks like it's part of the wing. Okay, I'm going to turn this over and look. All right, let's get some more white. See, so you got your pattern down. And that's the beauty about it, is that you're going to match them up really easily by having your stencil to put your pattern down. Okay. There we go. All right, now I'm going to come over here, pick up some gray. And so what we're doing is we're going to come around. Okay. And I can do the same thing over here. Okay, guys, there you go. All right. Now I can come over here at the same time and pull the feathers. Okay, so, oops. All right, so I can get a little bit of white. Let's pick up white. See how pretty they end up being. I'm so tickled. I got them early for convention, but you are welcome to order them now. So you're for sure going to have one. All right, so I did get a little heavy here. I just came right in there. Okay, now I'm going to pick up a little bit of coffee latte with that dirty brush. And then I came in here and pushed down on the chisel. 5 different angel wings. Think about that. 5 different ones that hopefully will fit into most of your painting designs, especially if you know what you've got before you start. So I have some gray, white, and coffee latte here. So I'm putting pressure on my chisel. Pressure, pressure, pressure. Which means it's not like a daisy stroke. It's going to be a full feather. Okay. All right. Now, what I did do was I got some floating medium with, let's wipe some of this off, with coffee latte. And right in there, in here, I went along here. Okay. And I just stroked into those feathers that are there. Floating medium and coffee latte. And I'm shading it before I put the white on. Y'all see that? All right, so now what I'm doing is I'm picking up white. I flip the brush over, and on the other side of the brush, I'm going to pick up white. And I'm going to put little teeny strokes in here. And I need a 12 for this. Okay. And you're in the wet. I'm going to come around. Okay. And we're going to come right in here with shorter ones. Isn't that kind of fun? All right, so these curve over. These are white, they're curving over. Okay, and you can come in here. Okay. Okay. All right, so we're going to do the same thing to the other side. We're going to come along here. Okay. And I'm going to pull a little bit more. I'm going to keep picking up white so you can see the texture. And okay. So you're balancing out from side to side. Isn't that going to be fun? So there we go. So now we can put angels or we can put pretty flowers all in here. But there you go. Quick and easy. Remember, this is floating medium, and I just go on the edge with the colors. And this is stroked like I just stroked it. All right. Until next time, you guys, let's paint. All righty. Bye bye.